Suspish Chat, episode 5, where we discuss group updates, Bailey videos, and anything else suspicious. 5. Hello, Jen.
Hi, Miss Natalie. I love the red lips.
Oh, thank you. You look absolutely gorgeous, by the way. The hair, the makeup, the earrings, everything is just, my God, girl, seriously.
Totally Bailey look.
Yes, total Bailey.
So I took your advice. I gave Greg my phone and I said, here are all the Bailey looks. You tell me which one you want me to do. Because we said that last week, right?
Right.
And this is the look he picked.
He did a good job.
We'll put...
He's got a knack for this.
And I'm
for the Bailey look.
Getting it.
So
I like the look, so it worked out, and I had the colors, which is even better. At least you didn't pick blue, because I don't have a lot of blue.
So let's talk about the new Bailey Suspish Squad photo that we put up on the group. What do you think?
I love it. I'm digging that. It makes us unique. We are unique. We want to stand out. We want to be different than everybody else in Facebook. And to have that photo really puts us apart from every other Bailey fan group. Plus, we are working really hard behind the scenes. Natalie's got a lot of things in the works. She's just really awesome. She's put in a lot of hard work on that.
And thank you. You guys help me. I mean, seriously, the group wouldn't be anything without the team that we have. I mean, that's a big part about group.
This is true.
Yeah.
The team is awesome.
Yeah, they are.
For sure.
Really are, and they deserve a good shout out.
Yay.
They are so supportive, so loyal, and couldn't have asked for a better team.
They really are. They really are. They're you did a great job building the team. You laid the foundation. You found the people you needed to support. We have a team that's kicking butt and taking names, man.
I know. I love it. I trust them all. Seriously. Which is awesome. To get into the Bailey video, I want to go over, so we have 2 groups of winners, right? We have 2 challenges that happened this week. So the first challenge we're going to announce. Yes. And that is the red.
Which I think your red lips are a great way to lead into this. You did this week with your beautiful red lips. We had the hashtag Suspish Red Lip Challenge, which you have to make sure that you follow the rules when we post these challenges, because if you don't do what we ask you to do, you will not be qualified. You can post the picture, you can do all of that, but you got to make sure you follow every detail. It means read, people. I know it sucks, but you got to read. So we have 2 winners for the Red Lip Challenge. Announce the winners. I do want to remind people that we have weekly competitions that we will announce, and then we have a monthly competition. The weekly will be either 1 or 2 winners depending on how many people partake in it. And then the monthly challenge is the one we're going to do at the end, and there's 3 winners for that challenge. So the Red Lip Challenge winners were picked by Lorraine doing a calculation and drawing names randomly. So are Deanna Louise and Janny McBride.
Awesome. Oh my God. I remember those picks too. They did amazing. Yes. Amazing.
It's so they always rock the looks.
Yeah.
They're always on it.
When like people like jump on the challenges and they just like get involved. So now the Bailey video.
Bailey video.
Yes.
What'd you think?
I think it's disgusting. I think that once again, not that familiar. I kind of was a little familiar about it, but it happened so long ago. I never really took any interest in finding out the details.
I remember the Ken and Barbie names when I was younger, because I remember that part of it. I don't remember the story because I think I was too young. My mom from reality, but yeah, I remember the names. Did not know the story.
Yeah. I mean, oh my Lord. I don't know. I think she's guilty.
Yeah.
I think
So I know that she said it was going to be, oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. Gross. I mean, let's talk about this for a minute. I have a sister, right? A younger sister. And if anybody ever said to me what he said to her, I'd be like, bye. Gross. Bye.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And then I would.
Okay, we all know Greg's a closeted Bailey fan, right? So he watches Bailey nights. And when he heard that, he almost threw up. He was like, no, ew. First off, she's 15 or was 15. Second off, ew, like, ew.
Wait, she was 15 or her sister was 15?
Her sister was 15. But she was still considered a minor by the United States, but Canada apparently has weird law regulations where you're sensual. Yeah. I mean, ew.
I know.
Like, you're still a kid.
I know.
Ew. But then, I mean, this guy, wow, a rapist, a beater, like he literally beat the shit out of his wife. How often? Like to the point where she ends up going to the hospital and telling the truth on everything.
Right. And it started way before that because he was in a different town. He was already a serial rapist. And then he met her and he was in his 20s and she was like 15 or 16 years old. But when Bailey did the video and she was mimicking her voice, I was on the floor because it was hilarious. Oh my God.
I know. She cracks me up, man. I know. So, yeah, this is where we would watch them. And have you seen my perfumes? Like, where did my perfumes go? Somebody stole those back.
You sound just like her. Oh my God, that was pretty funny.
That takes a special somebody. Like, how do you get mad about your perfumes, your furniture, and the champagne flutes when your husband literally murdered and raped multiple women? Like, we're talking double-digit women here. Come on. I'd be a little bit more concerned about that fact.
Yeah.
That's right.
And remember, she was also helping him gather her friends or her sister's friends because they were multiple, let's say, reporting. So a lot of them were drugged, and it drives me crazy.
So, do you think that she knew that he was the rapist that they were looking for? Do you think she had some kind of an inclination about that before anything happened with her sister? I mean, how do you not connect the dots? He started a town, and when they moved to this other town, these reports followed him.
Yeah,
right?
I think so I have my own theory on that, and I think that he wasn't secretive because remember he's sitting there asking a person to kind of gather victims for him, so he takes like a level of like that control with her. So I can't see him not. I'm not saying that he probably was bragging, but I can see him kind of disclosing like that he's done this or he's, he knows how to do this. Like he just seemed that type. I don't know. I think she knew. I think she knew everything. Yeah, she's guilty.
I mean, I don't know. I still worry though, because, our police are an investigation system and our criminal justice system lacks something in it. Like, I worry about our future. Are getting away with all this shit for so long. They had him before she was really committed to him. They had him sitting in there, but because they didn't run that DNA test, hey, he got away with murdering several women. Hey, why not?
Yeah.
Who's to blame here?
Yeah. And I mean, this was Canada. I mean, I've been to Canada many times. I've never lived there, so I've never experienced, any type of, or I've never met, or I've never, I'm not familiar with their police or anything like that, or their law enforcement. But remember that case, the Greyhound bus killer?
Yeah.
That was Canada.
That one was a doozy, man.
Yeah, and
was that Canada? Okay, so are the crazy people from Canada? I mean, I love Canadians. I would love to go to Canada and see it.
No, they got nothing on us. Trust me, they got nothing on us.
This is true. This is true.
But I think
But okay, so how many stories do we have? We have the Greyhound one that is like, wow. Okay. And then what I was thinking, you were thinking the Greyhound story that Bailey did. And I was thinking that Dear Zachary, A Letter from Your Father documentary.
Gave me chills.
And let me tell you, that is another failed judicial system there. Because that B should have been in jail multiple times.
If any, so the members, if you've never seen Dear Zachary, disclaimer, there are some movies out there that change your core, just change you. That movie disturbed
Absolutely.
me and changed me. Like I left watching that movie saying, wow, like there is something. I'm getting chills right now just thinking about the movie.
I know. Me too. So, okay, you recommended it to our Golden Girls, and I need a good documentary to watch. Okay, side story on this. I was at the nail salon, and I had my AirPods in, and I was watching it because I'm like, I don't get to watch this stuff because I'm home with the kids all the time, and Greg's not, like, he likes it, but he's not like I am about it. And so I'm like, perfect timing. I've got an hour and a half at the nail salon. I'm getting my feet and hands done. So I'm going to watch this. And I put it on. And then this lady sits down in the seat next to me. And she's just like, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, shh, shh, watching. Want to socialize. Want to watch. But so I remember you telling me, and this is, again, based off of Natalie's disclaimer here. I remember you telling me, when you think it's gotten worse, when you think it's gotten bad, it gets worse. And holy mother love, that story goes from bad to worse to horrific. Yeah. And you're just like, oh God, yeah, now I've got goosebumps.
I've got
like
chills.
Legit.
Chill. And if you haven't watched the movie, like I said, just understand that this movie has no hero. There's just victims. And I love the way his friend who did the documentary, it was his best friend who filmed it all. He flipped it on the end, which kind of it brought everything together, and he's a very good storyteller, but you can tell like when he was telling the story how emotionally vested he was in the story. Like you felt what he was telling. You felt him going along the journey. It's just so powerful.
Yeah.
So yeah, watch.
Yes. So
yeah.
If you don't, I'm sure that Bailey will eventually do a story on it. It's a gut-wrenching story, so I'm sure that at some point she'll pick it up and do one of her wonderful videos on it.
I hope so too.
I mean, I'd like to say hopefully, but I don't really like that story. It makes me very sad. It makes me want to cry.
Yeah. And I think if she does that, she'll probably be crying the whole way through. Definitely.
Yeah. I mean, there's twists where I'm like,
I know. So like, really quickly about the case the Bailey case recently. As far as like, once again, I'm not from Canada. I've visited. I have friends there, but I don't I've never was a resident there. They really I think they're not a punitive state. So I think for us, like our court system is more punitive. Like we put people away. We lock the door. We have life sentences. We have some states have the death penalty. So we're more punitive. They actually have like this mental health approach.
I think they believe in more of like a reform type thing.
Right. Well, the guy who murdered on the Greyhound, once again, squad, like, guys, members, watch the Greyhound bus massacre or killer Bailey's video, and you'll sit there and go, this man should.
It also deserves put that out there. That video deserves a massive disclaimer. So if you have a weak stomach and you can't handle it, don't watch that episode, because it's really rough. I've watched it a couple times, and every time I'm like, holy shit, I forgot about that part.
Yeah. And he, the Greyhound bus killer, is out walking free because he's rehabilitated.
Yeah.
And also the girl from our last video is teaching at a school.
I was just going to say that. Okay, can we talk about the name, the couple's name, Ken and Barbie name? Neither one of them, in my opinion, is that great looking. She's got some funky eye thing going on that I don't even know. And then somebody in the group posted a recent photo of her, and I was like, yeah, that's not Barbie. Barbie doesn't age. Barbie's like, what, 75 years old, and she still looks the same she did the day she was generated. So come on now.
God, I know. Oh, so, but you know what it reminds me of? She looks like Helen Hunt. Remember Helen Hunt?
Yeah, she does. That's a good. Yeah, she disappeared.
I know. But
she is Helen Hunt.
The Ken and Barbie name came from us. We did it. The U.S.
I know. Of course.
I was gonna name something.
Of course we did.
We always start.
I mean, why not? They're blondes. That's
it.
Whatever, you know. Hello.
It's true. That's it.
It's what classifies you as good looking. You gotta be blonde. So, you know, the rest of us are screwed.
Yeah, I know, right? I can't. I don't know.
Yeah. So I thought that case all around was just disturbing. You know, most of hers were, I watch them, I'm like, yeah, I can tolerate this, but this one just, not a fan.
I know. I don't. If you haven't watched it yet, guys, watch it, but realize that once again, there's no upside to this. Like, there's even until the end. She's like, and this lady is teaching at a school. I'm like, wow, who? No, come on.
How? And you know, she says, well, she went to go change her name. Can you blame her? The woman's associated with a rapist, spouse abuser, murderer. I mean, she says they won't let her change her name because she's a public figure. How about a felon, a criminal, a murderer? Maybe that's why they won't let her change the name. But they rate her as a public figure instead of like, you're a horrific person and you shouldn't be allowed to change your name, because people need to know what you did.
Yeah, I agree. No, that you wear that like what is that? The remember the A, that movie, The Scarlet Letter?
The Scarlet Letter, yes.
Murderer?
Yeah.
No way.
Exactly. So I've got to get going to dinner here soon. So let's start working on wrapping this up. We have a new episode coming next week. Touch on that a little bit and kind of let the members know.
Yes. So we are going to start doing a Shark Tank. We've been kind of working on this, and what it's all about is we are member positive, where we want to have a platform. This is a platform for a lot of people who are starting out their business or already have something going, and they need to network and they need a positive area to kind of tell people what they do. And I like it because, one, I get to know people. And I know, like, if I was going to, like, for instance, like Mary Kay, you know, we know somebody. So it's just like kind of like a one-on, like a personal referral. So, you know, like I've ordered stuff from members and I know these people. Maybe I never met them personally, but in our group, this is a system that is working. This is like, knocking on wood, this is a core networking group. And we want to be a launch pad for a lot of people who have big dreams and goals. Why not? I mean, I love paying it forward. we're paying it forward. That's what we do. We always rise above, and we always make good choices. This is what we do.
And we are going to be having to touch on this whole supporting our members. We are going to be having eventually, we haven't locked down a day yet, but there will be a day of the week that we will promote people and their businesses and allow you to sell your stuff on the page. As of right now, we don't want the page bombarded with all of this stuff because we want to keep it true to what makes it so wonderful, which is why we want to set up a day for you guys to be able to sell your products and your merchandise and whatever else you have out there that you do, rules and stuff that we're working on getting into effect, but know that that is coming and it should be coming down the pipeline within the next couple of weeks.
Yes. And that is a good point. We want, if you've noticed, I'm sure everybody in our group has been on other groups and they've experienced where you put something out there and then you're bombarded with ads and all this other nonsense. And not that we don't get it at times, but we really want it to be a personal touch. So like we don't approve secondhand generated videos. We don't approve it. So if you're sharing a video from somebody who is not a member, it's not allowed. The person on that video needs to be the member of that group. That's the core of networking. And the Shark Tank is something for people out there that if they've never had that opportunity to kind of, and it's not scary, it's just us. I mean, it's not like they're talking to this huge group.
Exactly.
And we give you 1 minute to give us the whole rundown on what you do and why you do it.
Yeah.
And then we have a minute to ask questions. And then that's it. 2 minutes and you're reaching.
And then we'll pick the winner. Yes. It's going to be so much fun. You don't get any backing, like any funding from us, but you win. So we pick you as the people we like the most.
Right. And the winner.
I'm just kidding. We love you all.
Yes.
Okay. So final Bailey challenge looks, right? We had 4 again. So I have 5 people who completed all 4 looks, did the hashtag Bailey challenge look, Suspish Bailey challenge look, and I have them written down on a piece of paper, the names, and I've got 5 numbers allocated to the names. You don't know the order, you don't know who's assigned what number, and I want you to pick the 3 winners. So read me and give me a number 1 through 5, and I'll tell you who that person is that wins.
Okay.
And then we'll do that 3 times.
All right. 4.
First number. 4. That would be Charlene, one of our admin. She is our first winner for the Bailey challenge look. She rocked those looks, man.
Yes.
I think my favorite was the purple. She really killed that one.
Oh my God. Her hair color.
Okay. What's your next number?
2.
Oh, I love the purple look. 2. All right. That would be Kimberly Rahman.
Oh,
I hope I pronounced that right. I am so sorry, but gorgeous. I love her hair. She's got the red hair with like the little gray like colors, and oh my God, she's beautiful. So congratulations, Kimberly. All right, so we've got 2 and 4 off of our list. Give me the last number. Ready?
Last number is, let's go 5.
5. Janae Allman.
Oh my God.
Right.
Her photos are amazing. She's always posting great photos.
Yes. I love it. You guys, all the other 2 that competed were also admin. That would be Melissa and Janny, who also did amazing jobs with all 4 of their looks. And we love you guys, and thank you for always encouraging people to continue in the challenges. It's great.
Yes. And so you're going off to dinner, so we're not going to hold you up.
I'm going off to dinner.
Hungry family. I just want
reminder to the 3 winners of the Bailey challenge: contact Natalie 24 hours. Same thing as the red lips.
And I just want to mention, follow up one thing about the next episode, which is the Shark Tank. The winners are going to get announce for 7 days straight in our announcements. The winner will have their own spread in our announcement. So when people go to the page, the first thing those people are going to see is you. Then we're going to do a 7-day shout out on Twitter, Instagram, and also YouTube and makeup.
Yay. Yep, I love it. So it's great. And I hope if you have products or merchandise and you want to be part of the Shark Tank, please let us know, me, Natalie, Aaron, or Kat, and we will make sure to get you into the mix so that we can call you on when we talk to you next week during the recording. We're gonna have to set that up.
Yeah. And once again, it doesn't have to be makeup. It could be craft.
Yes.
It could be something you make. It could be anything you want to promote that you are doing. We want to support you.
Yep, absolutely. We want to see what you have to offer.
Yes. Okay, so we're gonna wrap our 5th. It was a quick episode, but you need to go. You look great, girl.
Thank you.
To go this stuff right now.
Thank you. I will. I'm going to go enjoy my dinner with my fam. Okay. All right, you guys, thanks so much for joining us again.
Yes. All right, guys. Bye.
Wrapping up episode 5. Bye.